How's it going, everybody? My name is Benjamin Anderson, and in today's video, we're going to be answering the question, what is RAD, and why we think AppSheet is the best RAD platform. So first, what does RAD stand for? RAD stands for Rapid App Development. Now, rapid development is a concept that is closely tied with what are called low-code or no-code platforms. The idea is to use platforms or kits that can speed up your development time by doing some of the work for you on the back end. A lot of these platforms will have user experiences or easy integration that allows development time to be faster and easier. So, what are the benefits? For the average person, the biggest benefit of rapid development platforms or low-code and no-code platforms is the ease of learning it. These platforms are going to take significantly less time than learning traditional development. On top of that, the development time itself is going to be faster as well. So you're going to get a much quicker return on investment of time than you would from learning a traditional programming language. On top of both of these, the cost itself is going to be dramatically lower. Because the development time is so much smaller, the cost is going to be smaller on a similar scale. The scale we're talking about is tens to hundreds of times faster than traditional development. Things that could take hundreds of hours are going to take you tens instead. And this is going to save you a lot of time and money. But what about for traditional developers? Now, I come from a traditional development background myself. I graduated from Texas A&M with a computer science degree, and honestly, myself kind of turned up my nose at low-code platforms because I thought of them as less than. That being said, there are a lot of uses for these platforms. One of the biggest is that we just might not have time to develop what we want in a traditional environment. We might just not have the time because we have so many other apps, so many other sites, so many other products that we need to develop now that the project we want is just put on a back burner over and over and over again. And we need something quicker to be able to get that done. That is a great place for rapid development platforms to come in and help the developers make time for these apps that might not have been given the chance to see the light of day. Another great use case for these is proof of concepts or demos. Rapid development applications, rapid development platforms are really great for an agile process where you can quickly and easily make iterations and changes to your app without having to code it natively. Finally, the lower development time itself is sometimes benefit enough that using these platforms is better than doing it from scratch. You can do it traditionally, but you might just not have the time. This ties back up into the backed up queue, but the time and money you'll save developing it on a rapid platform instead of traditionally could be benefit enough in and of itself, even if you don't have a lot of other projects that you're trying to get done. So I've kind of gone over the pros, but what are the cons? If this is so good, why isn't everybody doing it all the time? And ultimately, the biggest con is customization. Rapid development platforms generally have specified things they can do, and usually will have a signature look to the apps or websites they create. This isn't always the case, and it depends and varies platform to platform, but ultimately you're still going to be able to do more and customize your app more on using traditional code than you would on other development platforms. Another con is sometimes if you're using a rapid development platform, you can't own the source code. Now, a lot of the times this isn't really necessary, but some people want to own their own app. They want to own the source code. They want it to be theirs and are willing to pay the hundreds of thousands more to do that instead of the low cost and the time saving of a rapid development platform. So those are really the pros and cons. You have quick development time and low cost on one side, but maximum customization and ownership on the other. And the question is, do you want to own that source code enough? Do you want to customize? Do you need that customization enough that you're willing to spend tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars more than you would using these rapid development solutions? Now, we at Crew Technologies are a solutions consultant. We have seen both natively built and rapid budgets. And we do find that rapid development comes in quicker and at a lower cost every time than traditional platforms to the scales I have been talking about. Some of you might be thinking I'm exaggerating, that this can save you hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I'm not. We have seen budgets on both ends on using both platforms and even have done some traditional coding ourselves, still on more rapid platforms like Flutter. So then the question is, why do we choose AppSheet over other rapid development platforms? We find that AppSheet is a great balance of a rich feature set, which means they have a lot of features that they allow you to use, while still being incredibly easy to learn. We find this to be especially true for businesses. We find that AppSheet is one of the best platforms to optimize business processes, and it is the primary customer that we work with. We find that most of our customers who are coming from businesses are not only good fits for AppSheet, but optimal fits for AppSheet. We find that most of the customers we have really enjoy the platform and especially enjoy the amount of money it saves them and the amount of time it saves them as well. Now, that's all that we have for this video. If you would like to know more, we've pulled this graphic that I'm showing you now from a document that goes more into each of these platforms. We're including a link to that document in the description below. If you have more questions about rapid development itself, please feel free to throw them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.
At Crew Technologies, we love helping people get great value out of AppSheet. We do that through offering professional services and helpful content like this. To stay up to date, like and subscribe, and we're always trying to improve, so leave us your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.